Hey champions, this is Arian Tyson out of St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm just out here by the pool enjoying this beautiful last morning here in Miami, Florida. I've been down here for the last 4 days enjoying this Freedom 2014 event, and it has been a phenomenal experience. This is my third event. I've been to 3 separate events, and I have gotten life-changing information, and I have experienced transformation after every single event. And I just wanted to talk to you, and I'm trying to keep it as brief as I possibly can, because I have gained so much and have learned so much over these last 4 days. And I actually forgive me for not breaking down the videos instead of just doing one big video. So let me preface my comments. This is my first time in Miami, Florida. As you can see, it is a beautiful day. It's almost 80 degrees out here, and I'm actually dreading going back home to 10, 11 degree weather back in St. Louis, right? But it was just great to get away, because it has been a crazy winter. Finally accomplished my task of knowing what it felt like to wear shorts in Miami in January. Coming from St. Louis, it's pretty much impossible to do that, and I finally had that feeling to know what it felt like. And you know what? It felt pretty good. Had a chance to meet one of my teammates who I actually met for the first time face to face finally. So I want to show love to my homegirl Charlotta Bivens, who made the drive. Her and her friend Dartisha, who made the drive from Atlanta down here to Miami, and they're on the road now. So I'm praying for them to have traveling mercies back to Atlanta. But it was her first event, and this was the first time that I've gone to a company event in any company and had a personally sponsored teammate here. So that speaks volumes to me. I had a chance to witness one of my mentors, Miss Tracy Walker, the incomparable Miss Tracy Walker, hit the $1 million plateau this past Saturday, and she literally hit it Saturday, and it was just phenomenal. And to see her speech, minutes after she got notification that she crossed that $1 million mark, was priceless. And I'll upload the video or put a link to the video that I recorded of her speech, so you can see what I'm talking about. You can see the passion that she felt, and the heartfelt appreciation that she had, not only to the company but to our team, the Dream Team. And I just had a chance to connect and reconnect with some familiar faces, and actually met some new faces. Established some bonds that I'm going to take with me as I go back home to St. Louis and beyond. And but I can say that it was a little bittersweet, and the reason that I say that this experience was bittersweet was because I did not have a chance to see a lot of faces that I had got accustomed to seeing at prior events. And I thought about them, and I'm not afraid to say, I miss them. I miss, seeing them. One person in particular was a young lady that I met at the last event when I went to Denver, Colorado. Her name is Kenya. And the reason I say was is because as life played out, I did not know that was going to be the last time that I saw her, face to face, up close. And she passed away this past October. And there was an exercise, and this is one of the key moments that I took from this event. There was a key moment where Tracy Walker was on stage, and she had everybody in the audience. She gave everybody in the audience a piece of paper, and we had to address it to ourselves, and we had to write a letter to ourselves. And basically, these were our freedom papers. And so what I did was 6 months ago, Kenya gave me a pen, and I have carried this pen with me. I've carried this pen with me ever since she gave it to me. And as I was writing that letter to myself, those freedom papers, so to speak, I used this pen. I don't know if you can see that, but this is the pen she gave me. She used to, do taxes or whatever, and it has her name on it. And she was from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. And there was a situation where there was a young lady who Tracy pulled up on stage. Her name was Rosa Mendoza, and pulled up on stage because she said she could see herself on stage. And so she wasn't expecting Tracy to pull her up on stage to experience it. And she was, she was scared, she was overwhelmed, but she got up on stage and Tracy opened up her arms and she embraced it. And she had thousands of people cheering for her, supporting her, and she just broke down into tears, And as I was writing those freedom, that letter to myself, declaring freedom this year in 2014, I became overwhelmed with emotion because I'm writing it with the pen that my friend Kenya gave me 6 months ago when she trusted me enough to get on a plane. I did not personally sponsor her. I had nothing to gain monetarily, but she trusted me enough to get on that plane and get to Denver, and her life changed forever. And she's in heaven right now. And I broke down into tears, and I'm trying not to break down into tears now, because people at these events, they speak life into you, and they tell you things, and they see things in you that sometimes you don't see in yourselves, and that we don't see in ourselves. And she saw something in me, and she spoke life over me. And the day is coming where what she told me personally in Denver, Colorado is going to come true, and it's going to come true this year. And so that has fueled me, it's motivated me, it's inspired me, and it has allowed me to go after my passion and live life with an unapologetic purpose. And for those of you who want to, experience this feeling, because I'm a kid from St. Louis, Missouri. I grew up, in humble beginnings, but I'm thankful for where my life has taken me, and it's just time, and that's the recurrent thing that happened this year, that happened at this event, that it's my time. And so if you know that it's your time, then I challenge you to connect with me. I challenge you to reach out to me on Facebook, shoot me an email, and if you're just ready to, get one step closer to freedom, then I challenge you to click the link below, because I'm going after it. And, we have 3 events coming up, 3 regional events over, in April, May, and June. One's in Seattle in April, one's in New Orleans in May, and one is in Charlotte in June. And my teammate and I said we're probably going to be in Charlotte in June. I got some things going on in May. I'm actually traveling to Chicago in May, and then my mom's 60th birthday is in May also, so I'm not going to miss that, unless God calls me home. So, but just do your due diligence. Your life is more than just living in a cubicle. It's time for you to start experiencing life, because you just don't know who you'd be able to bless. So I'm going to wrap this up because I'm about to take this shuttle to get to the airport so I can catch my flight back home to the cold STL. But it's been real. I've loved this experience. I will be back in Miami. I don't know when, but I will be coming back because I've enjoyed it. It's been a blast, and I will talk to you all soon. Click the link below, and I'll talk to you once I touch down in St. Louis. Peace.